need one word.
Cuba.
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 Thank you. I missed the sale.
You missed the sale?
Yeah, it was only... So, I read a lot of blogs. And they say that Tuesdays at 2 a.m. are legitimately the best time to buy tickets for anything.
No. They put that article out there to concentrate the ticket buying into Tuesday morning. And that's when they jack the price up. They're all in collusion.
Yeah.
It's a tactic. You fell for that tactic.
Yeah, I did.
Fuck. I worry about you.
I still want to go. Because, like, I don't know, I just feel like I haven't gone on a vacation in a long time, and going home to see your family doesn't count. Well, it's like I'm using my vacation.
You're traveling, but it's not a vacation.
Yeah, because when I try to pull that shit at home, like my dad, last time I was home, I kept losing the remote control. We call it a flipper. And the one in the basement where I am sleeping now, because I don't have a room anymore.
That sounds like a room.
It's a couch that pulls out in the basement. So
Are there walls? Okay, fine.
Yeah, it's a room. I sleep in a room in my home, and I wanted to watch TV because I couldn't fall asleep because I was scared because it's really dark in the basement. It's like too dark because basements don't have a lot of windows.
I want to go with you, but there's just all this mental overhead of thinking about if I got the best price for the ticket or not, you know?
I haven't even bought my ticket.
Yeah, me either.
So how do you think I feel?
I think that you don't consider these things.
Yeah.
It's just like, you know, if we go there, is this the right time of year? If it's the best time of year, it's going to be the most expensive time. If it's the worst time, it'll be cheap, but is it worth it?
The only thing I know about Vietnam is that I saw that musical, The King and I.
You don't really like that anymore.
I know. I'm not going expecting that.
I think you can ride a helicopter though if you pay like extra.
That is definitely not in The King and I. In the Saigon, which is
Isn't it? It's the same story, but
I'm gonna look it up. It's extremely easy. Yes, Miss Saigon is set in, I believe, Vietnam. During the Vietnam War, whereas King and I is from some time period no one knows. They're beautiful, pink dresses with like the hoop skirts. There's a white woman who's a teacher, so it's like every 20s. It's I've seen the movie.
skirts. Actually, you know what? I love doing this. Okay, Google. When were hoop skirts a thing? 1820s.
Okay, well, I saw the musical when my little sister was in it 10 years ago. So to me, it was in 2006. And then before that, I also saw the movie, and I think the movie was made in the 60s, and no one was Vietnamese in the movies. I'm stressed out because I really want to, I don't want to go home for the holidays, but I'm also stressed out because I don't want to go to Vietnam.
Alright, well, I need to focus. I'm not going to get any work done before the holidays if we keep talking about Vietnam. Okay, we could go to like Thailand. That seems safer. There's more direct routes. There's more consistency in the pricing.
I don't have a passport.
What? That precludes us also from going to Vietnam.
I know. I had a passport, and I kept it in my drawer at work. And then last summer, I needed to fax my leasing company my information, and I lost my driver's license because I don't drive. So I faxed it, and I thought I put it back in the drawer, but yet, a year later, I went back and checked, and it's not there.
Why don't you keep it at home? You know where my driver's license, well, my driver's license is in my wallet, but a copy of my driver's license, my passport, the extra version of your credit card that you get, it's all in this fireproof box that I just have to keep a key for. I shove it away where I don't have to think about it, and it's safe. And then I can come get stuff whenever I need. We should think about.
It's like a black box. That's cool. It's like if your whole house burned down.
It doesn't like have information about the last thing that happened.
Here, I checked the basin drawer under my cubicle, but I didn't check these drawers or the coat drawer.
Do you worry like someone else is going around using your passport?
I do. I do wear that.
International espionage.
Stop! I was concerned about that.
Why? It's like a cool thing. You could probably write a memoir. I know they could write a memoir. You'd be like a pretty significant plot device. It's kind of cool. I've lost a bunch of IDs. I wonder if like any college kids are, going around their bars trying to get in.
I lost 2 IDs and a passport.
What I love about that is somebody would have to memorize all of my information. That's really cool.
My brother had a fake ID, and it was from Maryland. And so I told him, I was like, where are you from? And he said he was from Blaney, Maryland.
That's adorable.
That's not right.
Oh, what is it? Did they tell you pronunciation?
No, Allie, you don't know Olney? That's like 30 minutes away from us. You don't know how to say it?
Olney is spelled Laney.
I don't know. I called it Olaney. He actually had a speech impediment when he was younger, so it actually means something. Sometimes it comes up in certain words. But I said, hey, don't fuck up when you're at a bar. If someone's from Maryland and you say Olaney, they're not going to know that you took speech therapy when you were 4. He's now 24, so it's not a problem.
I feel like they usually ask you like the numbers and the stuff that's harder to memorize usually. Or like they'll ask you a question based on the information and not just like wrote whatever is on there.
I never had a fake ID, so I don't. Do I strike you as someone who would ever be able to pull off a fake ID?
No, you would confess immediately. You would say, hey, I'm so sorry, they made me do this. You know what, when I was growing up, there was this time, you just get into a whole thing. They probably took me in.
I never took my BlackBerry. I just threw it in this drawer. And I never read it.
Is there a bottom to that thing? Or you can get a new...
No, I have an iPhone. I never turned in this BlackBerry. No one came looking for it.
No, I'm saying you can get a new passport. You just have to... You can do it online now. You just send a picture.
Yeah, but I can't get one in time to go on a trip. And that's what I'm upset at myself for. I'm upset that I didn't know where my passport was. If I was like one of those cool people that was like, oh, next week I'm going to Bali or something.
You know what? How about we get the tickets? That'll be a incentive for you to get all of this stuff in your life done that you shouldn't be doing anyway. And then it'll just happen. Like if you move into a house, the easiest way to get everything done is to schedule a housewarming party, because then everything has to be done. So let's just get tickets somewhere, and then you'll have to do everything. You seem uncomfortable.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you know what? We're going to go to Vietnam. We're going to do it.
All right.
I will buy a ticket.
Should we buy them together?
Because you know what? DC has a passport office, and you can get a passport the day of, but you can get it the day of. See, what my thing is that I just don't ever, I'm never organized, but I love to research things. So it's kind of a bad thing, I guess, because then I'm like always prepared when I fuck things up, and then because I know in DC it's like downtown somewhere they have an office where you can go in the day of your trip. It's
Don't
supposed to be
do
for
that.
emergencies.
Don't go the day of your trip.
But we could book. We could
Do they
buy
advertise it like that?
on the website, it pretty much explicitly says don't use this casually. They're like, you need to be in an emergency situation.
Well, you gonna like fake an emergency then? Sounds like they only speed things up if you really need it.
I really need this trip. I'm not going home. Guys, you know what? I got blamed for losing that flipper. I did not lose that fucking flipper. I exchanged the 2 remote controls, the one upstairs and the one downstairs.
That's
The one down-
deceitful.
It was.
Is one of them better?
Yes.
That's their home. That's you're like a gremlin that comes back and like messes
But I fixed it before the morning, and I still got somehow they knew that it had happened.
I would have my suspicions if you were in my home.
Picking the fight then. Like what? Because my dad, everybody in my house wakes up at 5:30 in the morning every single day. So when I'm sleeping in the basement, my dad wants to go work out because we're a treadmill down there. So he came, barreling down and was like, Katie, did you touch my flipper? And I had earplugs in, Allie. Earplugs.
Do you think that they lock the door when you go down there?
It's a French door, so they can't lock it.
It's the way you talk about it, it seems like you're just like an animal living in your basement. You're like a caged monster. You don't feel that way about yourself?
I have never envisioned myself as a monster out loud.
It's fine.
Why are we even going on this trip together? You just like are gonna eviscerate me the minute we get to Vietnam. Yeah. I don't even. Where do we get? Where are we even gonna go? The beach?
Yeah.
We're gonna take a tour. It's I like it because it's cool. It seems like a French combination country. I did a little research.
Do you mean that it was occupied by France? Wow.
I really wanted to go on this trip. It's just that I naturally cannot get my shit together.
I'm worried about sharing a hotel with you, to be honest. I feel like you're going to be like switching our little bottles of soap.
Remember when we went to Austin for the conference? We were great.
We were drunk.
We could be drunk in Vietnam. Good Morning Vietnam. I saw that movie. That was fun.
I've never seen that. I don't
It's the one where Robin Williams is like, "Good morning, Vietnam." Everybody knows that.
I don't know that.
Okay, I'm gonna buy the ticket.
Is that it? Is that what happens in the movie?
It's in the Vietnam War yet again, and many of these films. He's a radio, Pat Sajak from Wheel of Fortune had the same job as him in Vietnam.
Is it about Pat Sajak? I wonder if you used Pat Sajak's passport. All right, I'm
doing it.
I'm gonna click mine.
I'm clicking mine.
Okay.
Okay, 3.
I just clicked. Go click it. I did. Now there's all these other steps like credit card information. Because like we needed to time them.
I have my autosave because I have been down this road before.
You should not do that. You should keep all of your credit card information in a lockbox in your mind and not just spread it around the internet.
I'm gonna get my identity stolen.
I think that'd be pretty interesting.
Well, it's not really my choice.
Maybe some little Vietnamese girl can go around as Katie. What? None of the
I mean, I think this is rock bottom.
Hey, it's